The Silicon Valley Ghost, a $42 million lesson. For 5 years, I was the silent partner in my fiance's dream. While Mark spent 18 hours a day in a basement building the next big social app, I worked 2 jobs. I was a barista by morning and a night shift data entry clerk by, well, night. I paid for the overpriced San Francisco rent, the organic kale smoothies he needed for brain power, and every single AWS server bill. He'd always say, "Babe, when we exit, we're buying that house in Tahoe. Just us." Then, the exit happened. A tech giant bought his startup for $42 million. That night, I booked a celebration dinner at a Michelin star spot. I even bought a new dress. But when the champagne arrived, Mark didn't toast to us. He slid a check across the table for $50,000. "This covers everything you spent on me," he said, not even meeting my eyes. "Plus interest. But let's be real. My life is about to get very complicated. And you're just a barista. We're in different leagues now." He thought he was being fair. He thought he'd bought his way out of a decade of loyalty. What he didn't know was that I wasn't just a barista. See, Mark was great at coding, but terrible at paperwork. 5 years ago, when he asked me to set up the business stuff because he was too busy, I did exactly that. I didn't just pay the server bills, I registered the parent company in my name. As the league shifted in that restaurant, I didn't cry. I didn't make a scene. I just took a sip of the champagne, and pulled out my phone. "You're right, Mark," I said, my voice as smooth as glass. "We are in different leagues." I hit send on a pre-drafted email to the acquisition lawyers. "By the way," I added, standing up to leave, "that check? Keep it. You're gonna need it for the legal fees. Since I own the IP, that $42 million, it's going to my account." The look on his face as I walked out was worth way more than $42 million. Don't mistake support for weakness. Some of us play the long game. Would you like me to create a part 2 where Mark tries to sue her? Or perhaps write a version from the villain's perspective?